Today is going to be a very short video. Today we're going to be talking about mainly Harseti and duplicates in this game. Now, before Harseti even existed, I was on just saying, oh, future dupes, right? But with Harseti being released, and now, again, keep in mind, this isn't for everybody. This is more than likely for late players. But if you are early on and you want to save dupes, this is personally up to you. Keep in mind, this is all my opinion. I just think this is kind of what the best way to do it is, but do keep in mind it will take a strain on your Molagoras, so do keep that in mind. I don't really recommend this to everybody, but if you're a veteran and you're in RTA already, you're ready to win PvP, this is mainly for y'all, right? So let's get right into it. It's gonna be a very short video. We are currently on the main account, so I can strictly show you what I'm personally talking about. So, with Harseti releasing, right? She currently does leave in 2 days. I'm probably gonna make a video on her talking about it if she's my final discussion about her and all that. Again, I'm 31 away from pity. You saw that. I'm gonna probably have to swipe if I really want her, especially for me, who goes for top 3 arena frames. I kind of need her. She's kind of a must-have because arena I can't pre-ban her like I can in RTA, right? So let's get it right into it, right? So thanks to Harseti's passive, all the speeds rely to her, which means if you switch your units all to around her speed, in terms of bulkiness, they're gonna be way more tankier than obviously usually, right? So there are certain characters beforehand that wanted duplicates of characters, but now with Harseti existing, again, it does depend. If you plan to pre-ban Harseti forever, then you're good. But if you plan to let her out of the cage, you kind of really have to start saving your duplicates. This video is mainly just gonna be talking about and reminding you to really start saving your duplicates, right? So I have 2 Lions right here. I have 2 Landies. I do have 2 Euphines. I had 3 Euphines, but I sold it before Harseti got out. So I do have 2 Euphines now. I do have 2 Lunas. Again, it's mainly the MO characters that are absolutely broken, right, for RTA and PvP stuff that you really want duplicates of. There are some RGB characters that are not bad having duplicates, such as Politis, AOL. Oh, AOL is ML. But besides Politis, I'm trying to think who else is not bad RGB wise to have duplicates of. I cannot think of any. Let me know down below if you can think of some. But it's not a bad idea, right? So keep in mind, like I did say, I really recommend to start saving your dupes. Again, beforehand, I was all for, let's say, feed your dupes into the ML character, you're good to go. That's all I've ever been. But again, ever since Harseti came out, she really does change up the meta because you really want to change your second build for around her speed, right? I've seen Elmo Luna's 160 speed, 32k HP, all HP effectiveness. That's really about it, because when she slams this S2, it is going to do a tremendous amount of damage because, again, she's all full HP, 32,000 HP. Again, all thanks to Harseti existing because all the speeds around her do. That's all that matters, which means more bulkiness. That's really about it. I just want to remind you guys, please save your dupes. I do have a lot of dupes saved. Let me go look. Again, Adventurous Path, I'm not really touching Adventurous Path on the main account. I could care less that Adventurous Path ain't doing nothing for me. But yeah, I do have a lot of dupes in here just sitting here. Let's see, go here, go ML, and let's go to MO5. So, let me see. Martial Arts Ken doesn't really need a second dupe. Strays, not bad, but it's mainly for hunts and PvP, but if there comes a time where you need 2 Strazes for PvP, maybe. Pirate Captain Flan, I don't think you need dupes. Spectre Tenebria, you could have dupes if you really want. GH Kisei, same situation, it's a bit icky. Sage Bow, Make Chloe, Arbiter Vildred. Arbiter Vildred, I think a lot of people, if you've been playing the game for a while, having 2 builds is not that bad of an idea. Especially for one counter set bulky. Back then there was a counter Arbiter Vildred with Moonlight Dreamblade way back then, if you remember that season. So we're not bad to have. LQC, not too bad to have either. Let me see, let's go look at the rest. Conquer Lilius, not too bad at all. You really what I can do for Lionheart Sermia. She doesn't really need 2 builds. I think 1 build's fine. Ambitious Tywin, I really recommend 2 builds because you can have a Tywin and then you can have another one faster for when you do ban Harseti. Again, if you plan a banner, this is whatever. You don't have to change your entire account for Harseti. But if you plan to take her off the cage, you have to keep in mind Harseti is going to be around. So switching your entire account to Harseti builds, such as slower, more tankier and stuff, is not a bad idea, right? The Lion, I do recommend 2 builds. If you are looking at Senya, 2 builds, not too shabby. Actually, I think 1's fine. Imperial Ilinov, same thing. I think 1 build's fine. LRK, maybe really good with the recent buffs coming to him. Not too sure, we'll find out, but I think he's going to be extremely good. Spez, 1 build's fine. Celine, 1 build's fine. Kayron's okay, he's alright, one build's fine for him. Elena, one build fine. Pavel, he's already base speed anyway, so he's already fine. Politica, probably not a bad option to have two of them. Again, it's if you have a lot of more Lagora laying around. Keep this in mind, right? Just, again, this is all my opinion, keep it in mind. It's not really for newer players, this is mainly more for veterans. Or if you're already into the PvP aspect, right? Especially if you want to go for cleaver, if you want to be a tank down player, or you just want to be the middle ground where you do both tank down and cleave at the same time. Again, just comes down to you how you really want to play the game. Luna, recommend two builds, Leica, one Bow, one Armintha, maybe two. We need to see her buffs. Solitaria isn't too bad to have two, in my personal opinion. One injury, one speed. Comes down to you if you have the gear for that. Vivian, same situation. Having two of her isn't too bad, but I think one build's fine. Just make her a little bit tanky on that one build. That should be good to go. DJB, he's alright. Sharoon, one build. Ruel of Light, same thing. She's getting a buff, so I really need to see how she really plays out. But I think one Ruel of Light right now is perfectly fine. Again, it sounds like I'm talking like a whale. I'm not. Apocalypse Ravi, she's okay. Single, Dark Corvus, whatever. Dilibit, it's pretty good to have two of, I think. Actually, I think one's fine. You don't need two of her. Bologna, one's fine. Ken, one's fine. Meteor Cleric, one's fine. Straza, like I said, it's two. Urban Shadow Shu, again, if you have the Molagora, she's not bad to have two. Fallen Cecilia, she's whatever. Coastal Charles, whatever, he's just one. Violet, one. Briar Witch Cesaria, one. Operator Secret, she's kind of whatever, one. See, Phantom Politis, again, if you are lucky, having two isn't bad. Again, up to you, but I think one's good enough. Arcdemon Mercedes, choose whatever. Ludwig, one's fine. Moana, one. TML, one. Zeo. Actually, if you have two Zeos, he's actually pretty disgusting. If you have two Zeos for his full damage attack Zeo next to Harsetti. Blood Moon Haze, I think one's fine. He's kind of whatever right now because of Harsetti. DDR, of course, having two DDRs is absolutely crazy if you have two of them. Highly recommend them as well. But again, that's going to be my opinion. I do start recommending that you really want to start saving your dupes. It's really important right now. Thanks to Harsetti, again, like I said before, this is mainly for veterans. And if you have the Molagora to spend, I do not recommend this for new players because this is all PvP. This is all RTA and Arena we're talking specifically, right? Mainly RTA, right? But other than that, though, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys later on. If you have any questions, let me know down below.